Hi, how are you? Habari yako? Hello, Peggy. How are you? How is my sister Conway? Conway, how are you, my dear? How is everybody? How is life taking you wherever you are? Oh, God. Welcome. Welcome once more to our channel, Cohera Senior. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I love you. I salute you. I hope wherever you are doing well. By God's grace, your health is good, your family is strong. We are always praying our Lord to keep us going and give us peace. I'm also very much okay. May I take this time again once more to welcome our new subscribers. Welcome to Cohera channel. This is a kind of a lifestyle vlog. The day-to-day activities, kind of lifestyle, livelihood, social life, economic life, and sometimes even political. Most welcome, my brother. Most welcome, my sister. Thank you for the previous video where a son exposed his father. Jabohanse and the lifestyle. This is a kind of sort of a competition. I don't know why, because these these people are always caught in relationships. They are being boosted doing something funny. Be it, with an exception of Madam Esther. I've never seen her getting involved in sexual scandals, but the rest, Halima, I don't know who, Matiku's family, there is, I don't know who, Irene or whatever they call it, one day to the market on a motorbike with a cape. Yesterday I saw another new baby. We are going to talk about it. Okay, you people enjoy. Enjoy your lives. Enjoy to the maximum. But you are enjoying and disadvantaging others. And that is disadvantaging Esther. Devi is disadvantaging Morimi and Matiko, taking their goods away from them. I have seen some have gone to court. Yeah. What is this, surely? What is that? A lot of drama, land cases. We shall talk about this maybe tomorrow. It's I don't know. Is it a misuse of money? What could it be? Huh? But like Davis is actually using vulnerable families, poor families, to make money. Then he pretends to be supporting them when he is misusing them. That is Okay, let us move and see today. Ladies and gentlemen, today there is this Chris the Great and Lucas the Traveler, who have decided to pack to support Murimi so that he can recover his wife and children through the court. I have seen they have volunteered to them and the rest. I think it is a big team. Those are just but ringleaders. They are taking David Jr. to court to go and explain as to why he decided to take Halima away from Murimi. To explain as to why he is always filming Murimi in his private life with his family. To explain as to why he is always assassinating his character. We call it character assassination. Interfering with privacy. I said nobody can come and start filming Koera Senior at his home. This is my private life. Unless with my consent. Unless with my consent. Huh? How can you go and film somebody's family when they are having their private matters to solve? Then you expose them, you show them the world, and then you say you are rescuing Halima. There you have to produce documents. If you are a human rights activist, you must show your license. You must show your documents that you are allowed to film people's homes and families. You must produce, because that is under Human Rights Act in our Kenyan Constitution. You cannot go and say, okay, you see, me, I was rescuing Halima because she was facing violence from the husband. Okay, and this is the evidence. Thank you. Now show us the documents. Who are you? Who are you to film somebody's family? Who are you to take somebody's wife away from her matrimonial residence? You take her away with the children. That is a torture. That is a social torture. That is a social injustice. Social injustice. Trespassing. Interfering. If you are not very careful, you will pay what they call a social justice penalty. Social justice penalty. And also character assassination. They call it, you pay with cost and interest. Not unless you defend yourself by producing documents that you are actually a human rights activist who is always fighting for women. There are these groups of women, Federation of whatever. This Federation of Women Lawyers who actually act on behalf of women. They are well licensed. They are They are funded. So those are the correct, that is the correct body which is supposed to interfere in such cases. But you go there and say you are rescuing. We are yet to see what will take place. I'm not judging anybody here. Murimi could be wrong, David could be wrong, but the children and Halima, somebody was saying that Halima, it is Halima's decision. No, that is a married woman. You take somebody's wife, you go and rent a house for him. As who? As who? In fact, it is wrong. It has been wrong. Now, there is this one here again. There is this one here again. I have seen a very, very beautiful young Tanzanians in Marwa's villa. There is an uproar. The beautiful queen has invited Rosho's villa. Rosho is not in peace. This is a lady so-called Nema Flocks from Tanzania. Very beautiful, very young, and very eloquent in English speaking. I don't know who taught her English, because Tanzanians are always not, they don't learn English. They are only fluent in Kiswahili. But this lady is. Though in the name of a shootout with Marwa, so Marwa took her around. Marwa took her around, and he explained in broad how he started YouTube, the only black young man in foreign countries traversing in the streets until where he is right now, showing her a very big farm, and even telling her that he is anticipating to have 28 horses on that piece of land. And when I heard about that, I thought, is it like this son of mine wants to marry this girl? Because if you can disclose your family secrets to a stranger who has given you a courteous call, then it means there is something hidden in your mind. You see here, we need some more. This is a very, it is as if saying, if you can accept me, part of the horses will be yours. And I had warned Rosho that genetically, okay, Marwa is Ondari's son, yes, by virtue of being brought by him after the mother ran away with him from me. But the blood is mine. Remember that. The blood is mine. Kohera Senior here is a polygamist. And so there is that genetics. And there was that room again when Maro was addressing the mother and saying, maybe he has several children, around 9 or 10 from other baby mamas. What am I saying? I am saying, in such cases of genetics, seconding or thirding or fourthing or fifthing or doing what is not a matter of, it's not a big deal. You simply find yourself that you have several women. And that is how. My father had 3. And I have a brother who has 5. And they are all here. And all the children are graduates. The other brother of my other stepmother. 5. So, you people should not wonder that Marwa one day you will find him having Nema. Because according to her, I heard him calling her Nema. You know, Nema in English, I heard him saying, Neema ya Mungu. Neema ya Mungu. When you translate that one, it comes to the grace of the Lord. The grace of the Lord. Neema ya Mungu. So maybe it is God who is responding. And you see, according to me, it is not a wonder, but because that is the nature of our life here. Like the rest of my brothers, none of them, none. We are 11 total sons. The rest, like Koera has 2 wives. There are others who have 3, others have 4, and I have said the highest have 5. So genetically, Maro will not be an exception. Only that I was warning about the cultures. That's why I was advising Rosho that they must be very careful with the African culture and the Asian culture. I bet she's an Asian from Argentina. I don't know whether she's an, okay, fine, whichever. Do they also back there, back at their homes, do they have more than one wife? Do their fathers second or third? Do they marry? And if that is not the case, then this is a very big burden to Rosho. A very big burden which she did not expect. And I think they must have when you are courting with a lady, when you are if you want to marry one another, you must set rules and regulations. What is your future? Because now here I have seen so many women in Marwa's clip. So many African women are very jealous of Rosho. They are saying, okay, now we want to prove that even we African women we can manage, we can do. So this is saying that they thought, these African women thought that Rosho was above them. That is why they are ranting and saying, okay, you see. And this connection here seems to have come from Dimwango. Dimwango in another way around secretly could be seducing these girls for Maro. Because I heard even this girl say she had already spoken with the Dimwango. And imagine because of that shootout with the Maro, just for one day, this lady has gotten more than 1,000 subscribers. You can see. Now, what is the return? What is the return? If you make a shootout with somebody, you collaborate, and then you get such views for one day. Koera Senior took around 4 months to hit. But this one is only yesterday. And you can hear, you see, we teachers, we are very psychological. When you hear this man talking good, that you see, this is my land, this is my property, and this is what I'm expecting to do to add more for. What message is he passing? That is how we seduce. What message is he passing to this young girl here? Eh? And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Tanzanians, and I bet this lady is a Korean or what? Tanzanian women are very, very much tempted. Once she catches your husband, my friend, forget about it. This is a kind of a woman who will always see the money coming from that direction. She stands and approaches her, and she starts unbuttoning his shirt before he reaches to the couch. The shirt is out there, the shoes is around there. And remember, when she is doing that, she is kneeling. This is a woman who greets you with a lot of respect. Shikamo. Whatever she does, she kneels to show you respect. You see? And as she is talking, already water is in the bathroom. Already she has buttoned you, and she calls you that name. These are women who don't call their husbands by the names. But we Kenyan women and African women, you hear Sarah calling me, Kohera. But those people call their husbands in special names they have. And they are very, very, my friend. Those people are very romantic. Those people are very romantic. Once they catch your husband, they are very romantic. When they are playing, she is promising the husband even heaven. And you are the only one, even all the story houses in Kenya are yours. Even the capital city of Nairobi is yours. You are the only man I know on earth. Yeah. This man will never see back the other lady who calls him by his names, who always is rude, who always is, and they are very generous. They know the culture. They love the mother-in-law. They love all the relatives. They love even the kid. They are very tricky. So now, that is now my question today. Will Rosho manage to carry this burden of polygamy if it is true of what everybody is talking about? Everybody is talking about. Will Rosho bear the burden? Will she adhere to the African culture by being a first wife? And just because people have been complaining that, okay, you see, Rosho doesn't want to see people in the villa, do blah, 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 blah. Now, will she bear the burden? We are here to witness. But I have always made videos and appealing to Marwa to impress Rosho. Where Marwa is because of Rosho. Whatever he has, they always say the success of a man is always because of his wife. So let not these African women now start stumbling you and confusing you so that you can lose your first wife. Your first wife is very vital. Your first wife is very vital. It's very important to your future. Whatever the Mercedes you have, the cars, the villa, it's because you are there with Rosho. So, before you make any decision, don't go by the advices of people. Okay, Marwa, you see, this Mzungu here, she despises us, she does what, no, we don't want. You see, even our mother doesn't want, even me, your sister, I don't want, even this, she's calling us names, parasites and whatever. No, let them talk, but embrace Rosho. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I had. Let us wait and see. And for me, I am neutral. Whatever the case, there you are. Let us meet Peggy, and let us meet. Thank you.